for us to go on our next journey of decades upon decades of continuing to grow the economic pie, we need to make reform in GST. We need to look at stamp duty in terms of how we charge that, because ultimately people get stuck in place. There's no human mobility. Humans are the biggest capital that we have. They're the most important component, as is investment into that. And then we got to look at those input costs. We're going on a transition to renewable energy, but ultimately you've got to get the fundamentals right. You've got to make power super cheap, because that's one of the biggest input costs. Energy is one of the biggest input costs in everything that we do. So if we can go to net zero energy over the course of the next decade, we can then also reform a consumption tax, and that ultimately means the government will have more money to share and provide those services to the most needy. But what we've also got to remember is that it can't just be handouts. Everyone putting their hand up, oh, we got problems over here, government need to fix our problems. So they just keep throwing money everywhere. So as much as there's a revenue shortfall, there is this chronic overspending problem that we have.